So, very quick video. I just got off a 14-hour shift. I had less than an hour and a half to start up my podcast, but I just heard something on the way home whilst listening to another podcast that was so ridiculous and so insane that I had to stop what I'm doing as soon as I got home. I have to make this video and get it up on YouTube so you guys can just share the insanity with me. So I'm listening to this podcast and they're reading off a statement put out by the owner of the Red Hen restaurant. I believe that's what it is. For those that don't know, although I'm sure you do, the Red Hen restaurant is the restaurant that kicked out Sarah Huckabee Sanders last week just for being Sarah Huckabee Sanders and disagreeing with her. Politically, they said, we're not going to serve you, please go away. Basically, that's what happened. She puts out a statement because she's getting a bunch of backlash. And I say she, I hope I'm not assuming her gender, but I believe it is a woman that's the owner of this particular restaurant. And she puts out this statement that is so ridiculous, so insane, and so utterly hypocritical that it blew my mind. I'm going to paraphrase here, but trust me, the sentiment is dead on. You can Google it yourself to see, but basically what she said was, you know, I just believe we are in a time where we need to be able to stand up for what we believe in, stand up for what we think is right, what is a part of our deeply held moral convictions. And we shouldn't have to do things we don't want to do. We shouldn't have to do business with people we don't want to do business with, whether it's in our personal life, whether it's in our business life, it doesn't matter. We should have the freedom and the right to do what we believe is right for ourselves and our morals. This coming out of a hardcore progressive liberal Democrat, probably voted for Bernie or Hillary or whatever, can't even stand to serve Sarah Huckabee Sanders a meal, but she wants to preach to us about who can do business with whom, how everybody, or at least she, should have the right to do business with who she wants to do business with, and she's just standing up for her morals and her beliefs. If you don't get the hypocrisy here, I'll briefly explain. Basically, I guarantee you, as a progressive liberal Democrat, she was on the that baker has to bake that cake and that florist has to make that floral arrangement bandwagon. I guarantee it. And then she's going to come back and use the exact same argument they used, the exact same one that, hey, these are our deeply held convictions and these are our morals and our beliefs, and she even takes it a step further. Right? She takes it a step further. See, these bakers, except for I believe one occasion in which case the bakers were kind of being assholes, all these bakers and florists that are getting sued all over the country, they were doing business with these people beforehand. They knew these people were gay. They didn't refuse service. They just refused to make this one thing when it came to something that to them, right or wrong, and I don't agree with it, but right or wrong to them, it crossed a line for their personal morals. And they just wanted the right to say, hey, can I not do this? I'll send you to my buddy up the road. He'll get you hooked up. It'll be fine. Anything else you need, that's fine. But no, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, she gets turned away just for being Sarah Huckabee Sanders. She didn't ask this lady to partake in any sort of political discussion. She didn't ask her to partake in some political action. No, she just wanted to have a sandwich. And she got turned away just because of who she is. This lady is such a huge hypocrite, and unfortunately this is the left right now. This is the snowflake, social justice warrior, diversity above all, hate straight white males and all this. This is that side of the country. This is that movement. The hypocrisy oozes off of them. You see, they actually really are for individual freedom and liberty and the ability to do business with who you want, right? The ability to buy whatever you want, right? Until it comes to my ability to buy a gun, or my ability to say I don't want to do business with somebody who is left-leaning or fits certain criteria according to them. Or just if I do anything that they disagree with, and then I shouldn't have the same freedoms that they should.